Welcome to the Running Network Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
And you have the sun run next to me. But it's been a dream and always to be here in Red Square in the middle of Austin.
Finished up 10th place today, in the mix there for quite a while.
Kinda.
How are you feeling?
Pretty, a little, not disappointed. I wish I would have finished higher, but I did as good as did as good as I could. And at the end, I just knew that, I train with those guys every day, and so if I just waited for another lap, I knew what was going to happen, and so I had to give it a shot. And I was already feeling dead, but I was like, all right, I got to go for it. Maybe the heat's worse and everybody else is feeling like this, and I was spent though, man. The last lap, I was like, yeah, I could have probably ran a little more conservative, just sat back, maybe finished, 6th, 7th place, but I've done that before, and so I wanted to give it a go. I mean, this could be the last time around the oval, at the World Championships or Olympics, and I mean, definitely be in the marathon now, but this is the last time I wanted to go for it, and so I knew where those guys were, and I had to give it a shot. So.
Yeah, is it hard to train with two guys are medal contenders, knowing, hey, there's 3 medals.
Yeah.
If I get one, I might have to beat.
But in our group, everybody has their strengths and weaknesses, and I mean that's what happens. I was telling someone else that's what happens at the end of every speed workout. Those guys are 4 or 5 seconds ahead of me in the last lap, and so I just know that that's the way it is. But I do, I'm really moving in a different direction, going longer, and I know that I'm a marathoner, and so that's the way that it is, and they help me. I could never do the fast workouts that I do without them, and it doesn't maybe show at the last lap of this race, but the speed is good for me long term. The mechanics are good. I'm better off than I was years ago. I'm 30 now, and still running well, and now I really want to take that into the marathon now and keep that fitness and health going.
How do you,
you kind of made it sound like today you kind of knew what was going to happen. Whereas the USA's, you kind of said, oh, I came in expecting to win the race. So did your expectations versus Galen towards the end of the race change, or is just the type of race was different? Or
a little bit. The type of race was different. When there's a lot of guys in the race, it's harder you can't just focus on, one person like that. At USA's, I could focus on 3 people. Pretty much I knew me, Galen, Derrick, and Ben True were going to be probably so it's a lot easier. When it's a race like that and there's all these guys left in the pack, it's not as easy to just focus on one guy.
So you walk away from this one feeling what, as compared to other experiences like this on the track?
It's better than last year, for sure. The placing's not crazy better or anything, but I think I was more in the race. I stayed with it, I'm happier with it. I feel more fit than last year. I don't think I'm ever going to be closing in 53, and so that's okay though, because I don't ever see anybody close 53 in a marathon. So if I could close what I did today in a marathon, I'll be happy with that.
How soon now do you start gearing up for that?
Tomorrow.
Really?
It's 9 weeks from today, or from tomorrow, so it's a really short turnaround, but I'm super fit. I've probably done 5 miles a week more throughout the year this year. Speed workouts have been as good. The intervals, longer intervals have been better, and I think that I can run a lot better than last year. I got a whole other year of health under me, and so I'm going to go for it this year in Chicago. I'm not going to sit off the run. I'm just going to go for it.
And when you say,
last year I kind of proved that I can do it in the marathon, and now I got to go for it. There's nothing to lose really.
So when you say go for it, you mean race to win, race to
go with the
run
pack
fast,
and do as good as I can, you know, like win it would be awesome, but I'm going to go for it. Last year I kind of just ran my own race. This year I want to compete and, you know, hopefully the weather's good and I can run really fast and finish and great, but I just want to go out and compete instead of kind of time trial.
Do you think you'll do anything race-wise between now and then?
I don't know. I did Philly last year, and part of me wants to do that, do the same thing as I did last time, but I also kind of feel like I've raced more high-quality races this year. Every race this year I've been in it made some kind of big move, whereas last year I was just kind of putting the pieces together. This year, every race I've gone for it at some point towards the end of the race, and that's what I'm happy about. I still got it mentally, you know, to be able to go for it like that, and so now it's just a matter of putting in the training, and so maybe I don't do anything. Maybe I don't do a tune-up race because I've raced a lot, and so maybe I just need to train a big chunk of training, but we'll see. I mean, it kind of just depends a little bit in the next couple weeks how I come off from this and how I transition.
I think this might be your last track race
Ever? I don't think, no, it won't be my last track race ever, for sure. Alberto would never let me not run short distance. He's obsessed with speed, you know, like he's obsessed with speed work. So, you know, if I ever want, I'd have to get a new coach if I never wanted to do track again. So, I'm sure he'll make me, but, you know, 2015 I might do the marathon. I don't know, I was watching the women's marathon today, and kind of got the itch to do that. Maybe I shouldn't have watched that.
Even in the heat, you got the itch, huh?
Yeah, I run pretty good in the heat. I mean, we prepare well, so you know, that's fun stuff though. You know, I watching that race. I probably shouldn't even watch that race because I was like, oh man, I wish I was running the marathon. But you know, I had fun out there.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a perfect race for me. I was right at my PR pace, which I should be in a lot better shape than that. You know, and I wasn't that up and down. The back was a little up and down, just to keep kind of things out. But yeah, I don't know, I was kind of on the edge the whole time, and with 6 laps to go, I just completely lost it. I don't know, my head went back, like, couldn't bring it down. Like sometimes when I get dropped, like it's kind of like self-preservation. I'm able to come back, but you know, there was 3 guys. I think there were a couple guys who I think, like Gavin Meskel and some Eritrean, who kind of just quit because they were out of the medals, and I didn't quit. I was not moving up on them at all. I just, you know, I thought maybe I'd have another, like, recover for another gear, but I just blew up. I don't know. I guess it's probably like 10 minutes after the race now, so I'm feeling a little better. But afterwards, I was really out of it. I think I actually crawled on the track for a little bit.
Yeah, when you got a second?
It's pretty embarrassing. So yeah, it was a really, really rough race. Yeah, I mean,
Are you enjoying your World Championship experience?
I am.
Here?
I mean, obviously, like, you know, the track community is a great community. Everyone's really friendly. It's great to be around so many great athletes. Like, that part's fantastic. I mean, it's tough to be, like, super stoked right now.
It's got to be kind of exciting running here at this Olympic Stadium that the U.S. didn't run back
Yeah, it's where
33 years ago.
Yeah, it's where one of my favorite races and commentating thing happened at 1500 final, the Sevco speed event. It's pretty cool, but yeah, not good to not be good.
Well, hey, guess what? You got lots more great days in front of you.
Sightseeing.
Good work,